Right, it's time to have a serious conversation with myself here, because I've just been watching some E-Man Got to on YouTube, man, and it's just got me pumped up for 2024. Just been looking back on the first YouTube video I made 10 months ago, titled Where It All Began, and I made it to go private, but it's been up now private for 10 months. And I haven't made a single, well, I made 2 videos from 10 months ago and I haven't made a single one since. So, it's time to get serious about my goals and where my life is heading. So, what I'm doing is I'm getting a new 2024 year planner to put up. I'm uploading my private videos to public and I'm making some serious fucking moves starting now. I'm gonna hop on, make a quick chill video, just because it's what I enjoy doing. No work, no effort. What I'm gonna do is just do some pair characteristics on the Australian dollar to US dollar, my forex. So let's jump into it. Right then, let's do this. Right, so I needed some time to just have a word with myself for a second and just reflect on 2023 and the year that I've just endured. It's been an interesting one, and I've certainly had some ups and downs, but I've got some big plans for my future, and I like to think that right now I'm back on track, and that's why I'm doing this recording, and that's why I'm back on my YouTube and I'm back on my fucking trading, man, back on my forex, because I'm ready to fucking get serious. Ready to get serious about my goals, my ambitions and my desires. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start 2024 off right with a nice little catch-up vlog with myself, and I'm just going to record myself doing some trading work, just so I can have a little recording of my process from going to rags to riches. So I'll see you on there. Right, so welcome back to the KBFX channel. It's been 10 months since my last upload, but I uploaded it private anyway, so technically this is one of my first ones, but I did a couple of videos to get myself comfortable with the process, and yeah, just get it all set up and that. Like I said, it's been 10 months since my first video and the second video, although it was said like that they were uploaded right next to this one. It is because I've only just made those 2 private videos public. It's kind of like a step forward for myself to say, okay, I do want to move forward with this, and I do want to progress, and I do want to enjoy the process. So yeah, I was just looking back on my last 2 videos that I'd done, and I was just looking at the charts, and I was doing some naked charting, and I'd literally just started my guerrilla trading forex course just after making that video, pretty much. So I didn't really, it's really interesting looking back and being like, I didn't really know what I was doing back then, but I was doing the right processes to get me towards knowing what I'm doing. So right now I'm just doing a bit of pair characteristics on Australian dollar to the US dollar. I've just finished January doing my pair characteristics, so now I'm just moving on to February. This is just a process to get me familiarised with my pair and the process, how this pair moves. So like for example, large wicks would tell me that price is struggling to go in that direction, and we're likely to see a retrace. Not that it's guaranteed, but it's just the most likely scenario. So what I was going to do is just, for my back testing, I'll try and keep it, I'll just look at a naked chart, so February of Australian dollar to US dollar, and I'm literally just looking at the price action here and just saying what I see. So for example, I can see that this is struggling to go up because it's coming up and then it's retracing, coming up, retracing, coming up, retracing, coming up, retracing. So that gives me a visible signal that we're seeing an ascending channel, which means it's just going up in this sort of struggling to go up, because every time we break the high, we're retracing. Other things like this triple wick. After a triple wick, it's likely that price will decline after that, which it did, but it gave us a descending channel. So triple wick went down, but descended down, struggled to go down, and then we saw a big impulsive move up, and then continuation. So little things in the pair that I can look for and give me a point in the direction of how will it likely react in the future, because I can never predict how the market will move in the future. All I can do is improve my ability to read how price is moving. So reading price action is literally all my strategy entails, is reading the raw price action. So without any indicators, I can come along and see that, this is a clear area of support. We're coming down and we're rejecting from this area, coming down, rejecting from this area, coming down, rejecting from this area. Look at that. That's 4 weeks, 4 hours of price action. Coming down to this area, rejecting, coming down to this area, rejecting, coming down to this area, rejecting, coming down to this area, rejecting within the span of 4 hours. So things like that are particularly interesting to me, because a quadruple wick is usually followed by an upwards move. Gives me an idea that we're seeing a bit of a bottom. But yeah, the reason that I'm making this video is for me. Absolutely, it's for me. Just to remind myself that the direction that I'm aiming to go in is I'm aiming in the successful direction. I want to go down the right path, and I want to succeed and prosper. And I've recently quit alcohol just because of the adverse effects that it had in my life. But obviously, there's a lot more bigger steps that I'm wanting to take this year than just quitting alcohol. I've picked up boxing. I had my first boxing fight last year, at the end of last year, in November, at the end of October, which was really fun experience. I'm really grateful that I did that. Got out my comfort zone and just did something that I really didn't want to do. And yeah, it's powerful, man, because it's just showing me that I can do them uncomfortable things, and I actually thrive when I get out of my comfort zone. And I mean, like I say, just looking back on my old trading videos and them old 2 trading videos that I've just taken off of private and put in public, just looking back at those and seeing how I'm looking at the market, it's the exact same way, exact same process, exact same strategy, except now I'm 10 months down the line, and the results are evident, really evident, that I can't, I've got more of an idea what I'm actually looking at now, and I could tell you things like, when market closes, we tend to see that market gap, and that Mondays tend to be a lot more range bound than, say, Thursdays and Fridays. Mondays and Tuesdays tend to be the most range bound price action. And I don't really want to take any trades on the end of Friday afternoon, because the market is just about to close. So after about 3 p.m. on a Friday, I'm no longer looking for entry opportunities, just because, well, it depends how highly probable the setup is, but I tend to not be interested in entries near the end of Friday and at the start of Monday. So what I'm going to keep doing is I'm just going to keep continuing on expanding on my guerrilla training course. I'm going to do complete February all the way to December pair characteristics. I've done my naked charting January to December. That's a complete process. I did that and I uploaded it all on the guerrilla trading forums, but the forums aren't up anymore, so it's all good. What I'm probably going to do is redo my naked charting anyway, because when I did do it 10 months ago, it wasn't the exact right process as to how it should be. Anyway then, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to bang out a bit of pair characteristics. I'm going to cut off the camera because that is going to take up, because I've got to upload it from my phone to the cloud to attach it to the recording of my microphone and my computer. So yeah, I don't want to make the video too long because that's going to be a long-winded process to transfer that over. So sweet, it's been fun catching up, and I definitely want to do this again sometime. And I don't want to neglect my YouTube or my trading, because they are the two things that are saving my sanity and I need to pursue. So yeah, I'm probably just going to do a bit of a time lapse of some pair characteristics now. So thanks for watching this far. See you in there. So I've just done this segment, which is the 1st to the 12th. I'm just gonna show you the process. So obviously I've just skimmed on the chart everything that I can visibly see. So large wicks, range, areas, price over here formed a V shape, ranged and then continued, showed me a large wick at the top of the move, and then retraced. Actually, you know what I'll do with that one? Wick and retrace. Wick, retrace there, and then we continue down. So small things like that, which will become a lot more evident as you go throughout the course. If you end up going down the same forex course that I'm on, because what I'm doing here is documenting my journey of the process I had to go through to become a consistently profitable, fully funded trader. Obviously right now I'm not a consistently profitable, fully funded trader on paper, but in my heart I am, and I know that this strategy is what got me there. So I'm all in on this strategy, guerrilla trading strategy, 100%. It's solid. Their education is phenomenal. Can't recommend it enough. So I'm just going to quickly show you my process for doing my pair characteristics. So let me just get a picture of this chart. So Control-Alt-S, going to save that picture, jot that in my journal on Notion. So the February the 1st to the 12th, AUD USD, 2021 pair characteristics, and then I'll just jot here key takeaways. So the most important things that I've learned from doing that small segment of price action. So I'll just come on here now and just, I'll pick out some things like large ascending channel into descending channel, followed by more range, breakout, that V shape. So for example, key takeaways would be we saw on this pair, we can see that price action can move down with momentum and then move up with the same sort, with similar momentum. This is usually followed by a range plus continuation. Range plus continuation. Range and continuation. And then like breakout range, we can retrace. Like we can see a wick and retrace, like here. We can see the wick and retrace, and then price can continue down. So I'm just going to make that note. On this pair, we can see a wick and retrace, and then price can continue down anyway. So in the market, price will always do whatever the price wants to do. So yeah, and then on this pair, also put momentum. I just put also on this pair, we can see an ascending channel into a descending channel, which is usually followed by a large range. So yeah, so that's me doing my pair characteristics in February. Obviously for the next segment, so I'll just go February 12th to the 21st. 12th to the 21st. Audio USD February pair characteristics, and then I'll just do the same process for the next part of the month. The next quarter of the month. Yeah, and I'm just gonna basically do this process until I've got to December, because I'm just training my eye to naturally read price action without the use of any indicators, and without my mentor needing to be over my shoulder telling me how to see price action. I need to develop my eye and train my eye to be able to see it myself, so that when I go off and do my live trading and go for my fully funded account, that I know what I'm actually doing. I know how to look at the markets. I know how to get in and get out of the markets safely. So yeah, if you are doing this process and you are doing my strategy, or if you are doing anything to do with trading and you're trying to get into trading, because trading is my main avenue of interest right now, I would definitely just say the biggest thing is just don't overcomplicate it. The process is the process. You've got to appreciate that it will take time, and Rome weren't built in a day. You've just simply got to start by laying a brick today, because the best time to plant a tree is 10 years ago. The second best time to plant a tree is today. So plant that tree and start catering to it now, and enjoy the process of watching it flourish. So yeah, just don't overcomplicate anything, man, because if you do the work and you take the steps, you're bound to get to your desired destination. It's inevitable. Right, I'm going to wrap this up here because it is getting on a little long. I just want to say thank you to anyone, if anyone is watching. It's literally my first official video, man. So, welcome to the channel if you know. Like and subscribe. Drop me a comment if you like it. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.